Goldylocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
Hello and welcome to the Magical Journey Show with your host, Reverend Bryan Rawls, and thank you for joining me this evening. So it is August 29th of 2018, and this is the date that Mercury goes back direct. So do expect that communication will be a lot more smoother and easygoing. As well as also the energy will be a lot less so rigid, raw, and intense. So basically tonight we are going to be doing mini readings, as well as also be speaking about some of the experiences that this past full moon has been going on for some people, as well as also we will be talking about the two brand new basically the two brand new sessions that I have out, and also we will have basically a small activation that will be in regards to the energies that are coming up within the month of September. So obviously the month of September, there are some energy fluctuations that are getting ready to go on, and this is basically the in between the first and second week of September, as well as also the fourth week in September. So those are the two energy fluctuations. And also, so basically, let's go ahead and get the evening started. So I'm just going to kind of cleanse my energy and the energy of my cards with a little bit of Florida water. If folks don't know exactly what Florida water is, you can find it on my website at www.amagicaljourney.com and go into the Silver Whisper Store tab. Okay, so basically with Florida water, you just put it in your hand, or drop a few drops in your hands, rub them together, and then you can rub down yourself. I like to rub down my shoulders, as well as my hands, and also the top of my head, because that's where energy accumulates at. And then also I like to pick up my cards and then thumb through them as well, just to kind of clear the energy a little bit, as well as also blow within my cards and knock on them to get them ready. So basically, now to start off with, we are going to get ready to open up the phone lines here in a little bit, or here in a moment. Hello, Katie, how are you? If you are wanting to ask a question, you can ask your question in the chat box, or you can call in. The call-in number is 323-870-3791. And again, that is 323-870-3791. So let's go ahead and begin to open up the phone lines with our first phone caller, and then basically we will get into some of our discussions about tonight. Okay, so our first phone caller, and do understand that for the phone callers, I ask for your first name, your question, and please understand that we have a lot of folks that are getting ready to, or a lot of folks on the call line. So please be courteous of the the people before you and the people after you, because due to the high volume of calls, we want to at least limit each person to maybe 5 to 7 minutes. So please be courteous of your folks after you, okay? So area code 347, area code 347, first name and question, please.
Hi, my first name is Magickal, and I'm calling from New York. And my question is just, what do you see with love for me? My birthday is on Monday. I'm going to be turning 40. And this summer, I reconnected with my high school boyfriend. I was actually my first because I lost my virginity to. He lives in Florida. I live in New York. And I went to see him, and we were trying to make it work, but for some reason we kept fighting. I don't know why. So I really would like to have children in marriage. He and I stopped talking like 3 weeks ago. So I just didn't know if you saw it as being over with me and Sam, not, and what you see me serious with like love, marriage, and everything.
Okay, so the energy feels to me like the communication basically went bad due to Mercury being in retrograde, and with Mercury being in retrograde, it tends to confuse communication a lot, as well as also make communication seem a bit more difficult than usual. And he also feels as if he has some form of possible control issues or issues around trust, and it just seems as if it kind of seems as if it almost seems as if there's a little bit of energy here that is showing almost showing some hesitation on both of y'all's part about entering back into a relationship. So it kind of seems as if as far as you and him are concerned, it's kind of up in the air at the moment, and Spirit is not saying yes, and he's not and they're not saying no. It's basically a choice that both of you, you and him, are going to have to make if the energy is to reconciliate, or basically leave better off alone. But I can tell you that the month of the month of September into October is going to be rather I would say rather interesting in the relationship department, because what Spirit is saying is that if you two decide to take another whack at it as far as relationship is concerned, it seems as if you two are it seems as if he may become a bit jealous in the month of October. I would say the ending part of September into the month of October, because it seems as if it seems as if in the month of October there is someone or possibly someone pops up again from your past that basically has eyes, or is basically interested. But I would tell you that that the energy here is so totally up to you here. It's a all around choice, and it's all around choice of whether if you would like something new, or if you would like if you would like to be back in a relationship with this past ex, the one that you just stopped speaking to. So it's kind of around the energy of you making a very very much a decision that's going to make you happy. But in the long run, I do see at least one child there. There is a possible two, but I'm going to say one definitely. Okay. But yes, September, October seems as if something interesting may go on, or may approach that that is necessarily not of the ordinary for you. So understand that in the relationship area, it may get a little interesting for you in the month of September and October. Okay. So Tamika, if you would like to get a more in-depth reading with me, you are more than welcome to go to www.amagicaljourney.com, or you can call my office and book through my office at 586-659-9620. And thank you for calling in, Tamika.
Thank you. Did you say anything about moving with me and marriage?
Moving, I would, as far as moving is concerned, and moving is the only thing that I'm going to answer. But I will tell you, if you were wanting to ask more about the marriage and the relationship part, I would recommend booking a reading with me. But as far as a move is concerned, there is a possible move either directly in the month of December, or directly in the month of January. So it's before, it's either in the month of December or right as 2019 comes in. So do understand that that is basically what I'm seeing. Okay? All right. So I appreciate you calling in, and thank you for asking your question. Okay, so now, folks, please do understand that we have a lot of folks that are calling in, and we need to be very courteous of the callers that are next in line, and please limit to only one question. And don't make it multiple questions in one question, or don't try to put multiple questions into one question, because it's not going to happen. Okay, so let's go into our next phone caller, and then we will basically begin our discussion about some of this upcoming energy of September. Okay, now, area code 470. Area code 470, first name and question, please.
Yes, my name is Casey, and I just want to get a general on my love life.
A general on your love life, Casey. All right. All right, so you do have the Lover's card basically popped up. So are you currently in a relationship? Because by the looks of this card, it is showing if you are not in a relationship, you're getting ready to go into one.
Well, I was in one for like 5 years, and like I really kind of broke it off, but he really broke it off with me. But now he seems to like he thinks he didn't break it off with me. But yeah, I've been seeing someone else for a couple of weeks now, someone new.
Okay, so is it? Did you say that you are seeing someone new?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Because what I'm seeing here is, it seems as if whoever this new relationship is, it seems as if there's it seems as if there's good communication there, as well as also some very good compatible energy. But on top of that, for some reason, it feels as if there's trust issues. But I'm not able to distinguish whether these trust issues are with you or with this new person. Who would they be with? Are they with you?
I really can't say. I really can't even say. I don't. It could be with me.
All right, because I'm getting, it's almost, yeah, it's almost like, because I keep on hearing your guides say, I don't trust him, I don't trust him, I don't trust him. And then when guides repeat things to me, that normally means that they've either said that phrase before, or they've repeated it in their head multiple times. So did you not trust your past relationship?
Yeah, but he gave me a reason not to trust him. Okay. He got caught in.
Now is it filtering over into this new person?
It could be.
Okay, so I will tell you, if anything is going to sabotage this new relationship, it would be old patterns. Okay, and basically with the old patterns, I will tell you that it seems as if you need to basically let the past be the past, and you need to directly stay in the now, and basically not too much worry about the future in respect to relationships, and not too much worry about the past. And I'm gonna tell you, like I always tell all my clients, is one very fine lady once told me, if you have one leg on yesterday and you have one leg on tomorrow, what are you doing to today? You are peeing on it. So stop. All right. So stop stop basically worrying about the past, and stop worrying about the future, and worry about right now. Because with the Lover's card showing up, it seems as if this new relationship that you or this new person that you're talking to, it seems as if it has some very compatible energy, and it seems as if there's room to grow there. So I will recommend that you get a more in-depth reading to go a little bit deeper in this. But I will say, definitely stay in the now and try to trust him, or try to trust him for who he is, and give him benefit of a doubt, because he's basically not your past, or he's not your past ex. Okay, so if you would like to look at possibly getting a more in-depth reading with me, you can go to www.amagicaljourney.com, or you can also go call me at my office at 586-659-9620. And thank you so much for calling in.
Can you give me that number one more time?
Yes, ma'am. That is 586-659-9620.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome, darling. Thank you for calling in. Okay. All right. So now, as if you're now just tuning in, we are doing small mini readings, and also doing or also getting ready to speak about the September energies. So basically with the September energies, Sahara basically said that the first the first into the second week of September is going to be some rather interesting energy. A lot of synchronicities lining up, a lot of aha moments, and a lot of, I guess you would say, revelations coming into play and being shown to us and coming into our direct awareness. Also, the fourth week in September as well, there is going to be some rather interesting energy. And that is basically when a portal opens up, okay? And this particular portal is basically it's another portal to intensify some of the codes that are coming in, because the codes that are the codes that are coming in with the first wave of energy that comes in the first week of September into the second week of September. The portal that opens up in the fourth week of September is basically the portal for the codes to basically be deposited into our grid system effectively, and to allow for our bodies to benefit from them, our minds to benefit from them, as well as our soul to benefit from them. So to understand that these energies are going to be rather concentrated, so they are going to feel rather spirally, is the best way I can put it. But do understand that these energies are for your expansion, and they are for basically they're basically for the next up-leveling of the body, mind, and soul. Okay, so it is deeply going to affect your awareness as well as also your consciousness. So bring that into consideration for you and tune into the energies. And if you want to directly experience these particular shifts in your frequency, connect in with them. And what I mean by connect in with them is while you're in meditation, the first or into the first and second week of September, while you're in while you're in meditation, say, Creator of all that is, it is commanded for this stream of concentrated energy to flow through my Shushumna for my highest and best, most possible good and most benevolent outcome. And then just allow for that to stream through. And it will almost feel like it will basically feel like well, you really don't know exactly how it would feel to be a computer downloading a file, but you want to think of a computer downloading a file, because that's how it will stream in. And it's going to be rather shifting in your perception and your awareness. So things that may, or your perception that may look normal now, wait until your perception changes with these energy shifts. That is going to take a lot of different flows of it's going to take basically a lot of different flows of energy to really well, basically, it's going to change our perception for the greater good, basically. Okay, it's going to change our perception to experience frequency and vibration at its highest vibrating rate for us. So it's going to be very intense. So make sure that you stay in touch with the energies of Mother Earth. And so next thing I wanted to talk about as well. So the Magickal Journey Facebook page reached 500 likes. We are actually at above 500 likes. So what happens now? Well, what happens now is here soon, and I'm not exactly sure when, but I'm hoping that it's before Friday or before the weekend that I go on live and spend 60 minutes in answering all of y'all's questions. So basically with that, I don't know the exact time and the exact day of that, but I will inform all of you like as soon as possible. And the reason why I don't know exactly the time and all that good stuff just yet is because obviously Sahara hasn't told me yet, and do know that Sahara basically is going to guide me and basically tell me when to present this Facebook Live, so that all of the folks that do follow me and that have liked my Facebook page, Magickal Journey Facebook page, and also allowed for their continued support. I want to make sure that I benefit them as well. So if any recommendations or suggestions of times or time frames that would be beneficial for y'all, as well as also what would work for y'all, I do take suggestions, and so just let me know what may work for you. Okay. So also for those that are just now tuning in and would like to ask a question, you are more than welcome to phone me at 323-870-3791 and press 1 to get in the queue to ask your question. So we are getting ready to hit the 30-minute mark, and I want to get back to the phone line. So let's go to actually we have a question in the comments. So let's see. And this question in the comments is from Stephanie Bridgman. Okay, so you wanted to know what's best for me of your specials, and you're trying to decide between the pyramid package or the special consultation. All right, so I will tell you, you're probably wondering about the pyramid healing session or the bone reading session. So if you want to touch all areas of your life, Stephanie, I would say the bone reading. If you want to touch specific areas such as like ailments or pains that you are having within the body, or depression or sadness or limitation, then you want to go for the pyramid session. And basically, for those that don't know exactly what the bone reading is, I will show real quickly what the bone reading is. So the bone readings are done on, let's see. Okay, so the bone readings are done on this this bone reading mat, and each sector of the each sector, it corresponds to a particular area of your life. And you want to think of the cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. Okay, and the bones. So I'll show you what I mean by bones. And folks, don't think that when I say bones that all of them are bones, because they're not all bones. There are bones within my bone reading set, but they're not all bones. Okay, so the owl, the owl vertebrae, and no owls were harmed in getting this. I actually came across a owl that passed through natural causes, and I just so happened to run across the bones. So I picked them up in the forest. And then with seeds, nuts, stems, these are what I would call bones or curios. These basically have different meanings, which with the different meanings, I even use a dice in it. But with these having different meanings, they correspond with certain areas of your life, as well as certain interpretations or certain symbology that your guides give me during your reading. Okay, so that's the bone reading. And now also, so I'm gonna have to grab something real quick to show you what I'm talking about. So for folks that are interested in the pyramid reading or the pyramid session, you go underneath this. Okay, this is my pyramid that basically performs the healing session, which you stay underneath the pyramid for up to an hour, maybe longer, depending on specific instructions from your guides, because your guides give me specific instructions on where the energy goes, what the energy does, as well as also what the energy removes or empowers and enhances or expands. All right, and also do note that with the pyramid healing session, it takes care of physical ailments, as well as also blocks and any particular thought patterns that are limiting you or that are causing limitations within your life. So that is the pyramid or the two new services that I offer. And they basically can be purchased through specifically, you have to contact me to purchase them, or you can go to my blog to purchase them through special links that are within my blog, which my blog is www.bryanrawls.com, BRYANRAWLS.com. So now, okay. Now, let's see. So we are going to go back to the phone lines, and also for those that are wanting to purchase those two or one of those two sessions, my website will be updated, or the shop will be updated tomorrow morning, and you can look there. And how you get there would be www.amagicaljourney.com, and you would go to the services tab, and then you would go to the service tab, or services, and then basically find the bone reading or the remote pyramid healing session. Okay, so and do know that those are at special prices just for the month. Well, the bone reading goes off sale September 1st, and the pyramid healing session is on sale through the month of September, and will go back to its original price on October 1st. Okay, and this weekend sale ends for the bone session. Okay, and the bone session will go back up to normal price at $77. So if you're wanting to book that bone session or purchase that bone session at special price, do check that out as soon as possible. And let's go to our next phone caller, which our next phone caller is area code 661. Area code 661, first name and question, please.
Hi, Bryan. This is Susan. It's been a while, and I so enjoyed all the sessions I had with you. I got my drum set up. I went to Washington, had a great heart opening. My question is, you mentioned one time the grandmothers were coming in, and they showed up again through another channel. So I read a bunch of books like The Cost of Power. Am I supposed to just get my information through books, or will I be talking direct to them? Thank you.
You are going to be talking directly with them, and they will be... They may first appear in your dreams, or directly in your meditations, but more than likely in your dreams. Okay, and how they're going to show up is in a circular form around you. All right, and they may come. They may pop in physical form, or they may pop in animal form and then shapeshift into human form. Okay, so it all depends on exactly how they are most comfortable appearing to you, because how they appear to me is not necessarily how they're going to look directly to you, because remember, our perceptions are different. Okay, but do know that they are going to step forward within the next, I would say, let's see, let me get you a timeline for this. Take some deep breaths in. When are the cosmic grandmothers coming in for Susan? Okay, so they're staying within 3 months. So they're showing is, yeah, within 3 months. So September, October, November. I would say either within the month of November or directly in December.
Okay. Well, I thank you so much, and you have a wonderful evening.
Thank you so much, and you have a blessed evening, and thank you so much. And you can, if you would like to purchase a more in-depth session, you can go to my website at www.amagicaljourney.com, or you can check out my blog at www.bryanrawls.com, or you can call my office at 586-659-9620. And thank you.
Great idea. Thank you.
Okay, so folks, now also I wanted to mention that for folks that tuned in to my acoustic health interview on the Lauren Gailey's acoustic health interview, the Sahara Stargate and navigating through Sahara. The Sahara Stargate was actually revealed on the 21st of August, and then it was posted in the Magickal Facebook page. I will post it again for those that missed it, and I will also post the Akash Stargate and eventually I will be doing a live on how to use them, as well as potential ways of using them. So do look for that information sometime before Friday as well. So let's open up the call-in line again, and let's go to our next phone caller, which is area code 561. Area code 561, first name and question, please. Hello, how are you?
Hi there. My name is Shirley.
Okay, and what can I help you with?
So, I'm thinking of starting a business and wondered what you thought, if I would be successful with it.
Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so they are showing that you will be successful with it, but you have to open it up before December. Well, before the ending of December.
Okay.
Okay, so with that basically coming into yeah, and that's a confirmation because you received the star, and the star means that there's basic success, as well as also a lot of things that are going to be rather fruitful for you, and it's almost like things are just going to flow for you. Okay, it just seems as if there's more. There's a lot of beneficial energy here that is going to allow for a lot of expansion in ways that you didn't even think were possible. So it seems as if you don't need to necessarily limit yourself. You need to basically put one foot in front of the other and kind of stride with this. Don't take no for an answer, and look for capital. Look for money from loans or similar to that, because there are startup money for businesses that are going to be successful. So check out your local business center for startup funds or startup capital, because they are definitely there to help you. Okay?
Okay, great. Yeah, thank you so much.
You are very, very welcome. And if I can help you with a more in-depth reading, please check out www.amagicaljourney.com, or you can go to my blog at www.bryanrawls.com, or you can also call me at my office at 586-659-9620. And thank you for calling in, sweetie.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. So now okay. All right. So with the energies being how they are, how the energy is basically going back to communication flowing rather nicely from us being within Mercury retrograde for the past some odd weeks. It seems as if we are definitely in for some treats, energetic wise. So I will tell you that with with the energies getting ready to go back smoother and more fluid and more able to kind of catch our breath, it all seems as if I need to lead us through a activation to basically get our bodies ready for the energies that are getting ready to step forward. Okay, so I want everyone to take a deep breath in, and we are going to do a little bit of light language. And for those that are not familiar with light language is basically a fancy word for speaking in tongues. Okay, and yeah, I'm going to sound funny for a moment, but do know that I have no control over it. I kind of just step out of the way, and I let the beings or energies basically speak through me. And what light language does is you don't necessarily have to have an interpreter to interpret when someone speaks in tongues, because what happens is the spirit or the language speaks directly to the soul. Okay, so I want everybody to take some deep breaths in and just listen to my voice. Lokoram e sanori ita kashkandala setur imbawa. Olexan ure imbao, ure e candele, urla standolo, ure patakayin, zepatokures, zo uramba kasi. La rem neso olok urembele stesiano ure cadavur, pedacoso sin ureste embalai, rimbelekia sore mawa, dandolo uresta sin. Lahin uresta sondolo koream, de la stasin uresta quar in belesian. Ewa takaro ukuno kosiana maharash, de toko uresta mbawa, de lesi andayesh kurash endo urami. Bedakis no rembawa, urembe elesi. And deep breath in, bringing the energies up and through your root chakra, in through your sacral, up through your solar, in through your heart, up through your throat, in through the heart, into the third eye, down into the well of dreams, up and out the crown chakra, doubling back into the fourth eye where your head was soft when you were a baby, beaming down into the pineal gland, all the way down the Sushumna, activating the 8-cell blueprint at the perineum. And take a deep breath in. Yes, Samantha, the Stargate portal will make you feel like you're a bag of popcorn at times. So definitely do know to ground out, and also drink lots of water, as well as basically try to stay as connected to the earth as possible, because that connection to Mother Earth is basically what we need to keep. Okay, Mother Earth has served us well, so let's serve Mother Earth well. Okay, so let's see if we can get one more person in. And our last phone caller is area code 231. Area code 231.
Hey.
Hello.
Here. It's Destiny.
How are you doing?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. This week has been a trip. And I'm not sure what's going on with Facebook. When I go to Facebook, I am like feeling some really, really dense energy that when I'm only on there for a little bit, enough to check in with my peeps and stuff. And then when I leave, I'm drained, I'm disoriented, and I just feel all out of sorts.
You know what I do?
I'm not sure what's happening.
I stay on
I don't.
Facebook. I check Facebook 3 times a day. I check it right when I wake up to basically try to make a post. If I don't make a post when I wake up, I make posts during lunchtime when I check it again. I only check it 3 times a day max. If I'm lucky, due to the simple fact that the energy and with everything that is going on in the Matrix, there are a lot of voids or holes, and these are holes that are basically put within our Matrix by human conditioning. Okay, and what I mean by human conditioning is by like negative thought patterns, as well as also
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
I actually thought I was like picking up on for a while there, because this has been happening for months.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, many, many, many months. I thought it was I was picking up other people's entities, like negative entities that somebody carried. And I literally felt like they were coming through the phone, and it was just messing me up. I didn't know that's what I thought it was.
Yes, at times that can happen that way.
At
times that can happen that way, but the best thing that I have found that keeps entities at bay is basically black tourmaline and keeping your vibration high. Okay, and how I keep my vibration high is I have made friends with this. Okay, so when I don't have my rose water, my homemade rose water, I use Heritage Store's rose water. Okay, rose water.
You have rose water?
Yes, rose water.
You have rose water on your site?
I actually have a batch of rose water getting ready to be put for sale, but if
you let me know when, because I would like some. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, but
and I need some more Florida water too.
Okay, well I have plenty of Florida water, but rose water, rose incense. I like to also keep fresh roses in the house and carnations. Okay, and the only reason why I like carnations is because my dead folks like carnations. So, and you know I'm a dead folk talker, so I talk to a lot of dead folks. And make friends with rose water, because the rose water works like hell. Okay, it will be your best friend, and as your best.
It on like you do clone or what?
Yes, you just
splash it on you.
This is how I do it. I mean, I spray myself down. And if you spray yourself down, I mean, sometimes you may smell like a French harlot, but hey. But it will protect you also, because rose scent and rose period is the highest vibrating flower that there is. Also, another thing that is very good to have in your house is rose petals. Rose petals, well, roses is something I always have in my house, all just due to the fact that my spirits love them. But rose incense, rose water, and also checking in with the body, as well as also wearing a black tourmaline. I don't have my black tourmaline on now, but black tourmaline.
Okay, what about shungite?
Shungite is also good.
I have of shungite that I wear all the time.
Yeah, shungite's good too. Shungite's good too, but also I would highly recommend hyssop. Okay, hyssop is a herb that you find in the magical system of hoodoo a lot, and it's also found in the Bible. And the Bible says in the book of Psalms, it's Psalms 50 or 51. I can't remember which one, but I think it's 51.
I think it's 51.
Yeah, it's 51.
I remember you talking about it before.
Hyssop basically is a herb that will literally erase everything from your aura. Okay. Another thing that
that you, in it or what, like
yes, you can. I like to use probably about a tablespoon of hyssop in like a coffee cup or a little cup, and then basically strain it into my bathtub. And then also you can use let me see. You can use hyssop, and then you can also use.
I'm growing some rue. R-U-E.
Yes, rue works well too, and you can do that rue the same way that you use hyssop. But also another thing that works very well is the household cleanser, ammonia, and ammonia goes a long way. And all y'all folks are probably like, why is he telling me to use ammonia?
And
well,
you don't need much of that stuff.
Ammonia, all you need is probably about a capful. You would take undo the cap of your ammonia, pour about a capful in your bathtub water with a full bathtub full of water, and you soak in it for like 20 minutes, maybe 30, and I tell you, you will see the cleansing effect that it has, and your water will be a murky green or a murky gray color, and that's from all the negativity.
Okay, so that isn't helping. Well, I mean, it'll help me clear it out. But
yes, you
when
need
I
to.
go on Facebook, when I get off, I'm literally feeling horrible.
You need to.
Like somebody just.
You need to cleanse it off like that first. You always got to clear it out first before you do anything else. Because if you don't clear it out first, then you're just going to continue to pull it back in. Because it's almost like spiritual response therapy. If you let the person know what you're clearing, they're just going to think about it for so long, and think about it. They're going to attract it back. So you want to basically go ahead and clear it and forget about it. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You are very welcome, but I will definitely let you know when I have some rose water available. I should have some rose water available probably by October, because it takes so long.
October? What am I supposed to do through all of September when you're talking about all these crazy stuff going on?
I can probably get a batch ready very quickly, but I will let you know. Okay, but until then, make friends with Hyssop, and also make friends with Rue, as well as also ammonia. All right, and it takes time to make. It takes time to make. All my good stuff takes time to make.
Well, just like anything else, yeah. Just like fine wine, you gotta age it, you know?
Exactly. All right, so I'm afraid that our time is up, and it is 9 p.m., so I have to close the show, my dear.
Blessings.
All right, blessings to you. Much love to you. Let angel wings guide your dreams. All right, everyone, and thank you for joining me this evening. We have ran out of time, and I want to thank each and every one of you for participating in tonight's show. I would like to thank Tiffany White Sagewoman for producing the Magical Journey show, as well as all of the phone callers. Thank you so much, and tune in next Wednesday evening, same time, same place, and you get me for another hour. And much love to everyone. Let angel wings guide your dreams. Blessed be, and namaste. Bye.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.